it's again the time of the year when my nose likes to stay stuffy and I cannot say a word without squeezing my eyeballs out. Anyways, back in 2009, when my parents got me a third-party NES on my birthday that I would then call video game because everybody was calling it video game, I was so fascinated by what it could do and I would play it all the time. For my 5-year-old eyes, the graphics looked pretty good. I did not think it could get any better than what I was playing. But then came the time I saw a friend playing GTA Vice City. It was so photorealistic, better than what I had ever seen. And then a few years later, I got a PC of my own, and the games got better as I grew up. And certainly GTA Vice City was not very photorealistic. Then in 2016, I got to play GTA 5, and I thought,
this is the peak, it cannot get better.
And I think that might be happening right now. We have not gotten too far from what GTA 5 looked like. Well, actually the game itself is a really good game, it looks good. It still looks great to pass as a next-gen title. But the next-gen titles either don't look very different from what we have had before. So have we reached the peak? Well, of course not, but it won't be wrong to say that the improvement in graphics has gotten a lot slower than it was 10 years ago. We went from Super Mario 64 to GTA 5 in less than 15 years, and it's almost been 10 years since GTA 5 was released, so you see what I'm trying to say. Now let's talk about the why. Why is it happening? To blame is the hardware. You see, back in 2000s, the hardware was growing with far more speed than the software. There was computing power, but the games did not need to utilize much. But now it's the opposite. The hardware is bottlenecking the software. You might even have seen people making prototypes of actual real-looking 3D environments, but the only reason it works on their system is because they are using high-end hardware, which right now is quite expensive. Getting a high-end PC can easily cost you 5 months of rent.
Give me rent.
And to explain that, there's something called Moore's Law. It's complicated if you really want to dive into it, but in simple terms, the amount of transistors in a processor doubles every 2 years, while the cost decreases. And in even simpler terms, the processors get faster and cheaper every 2 years, or at least they are supposed to be. It was said in 1962 by Intel's co-founder and was still valid through almost half the century, but most experts now say that it is not valid anymore. So again, even though it's possible to create photorealism in video games, it is not possible to make it as a game-wide experience for the public. In addition to that, all the games are created to work on consoles first and then the PC. So even if we see a technological leap in PC gaming, it won't matter until there's another generation of consoles out there. Peak will be when we won't be able to distinguish between games and movies, but there is time. And that is it for the video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe if you want more content like this. And I'll see you in another one.